Hello? Hello? Uh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I really don't know what happened. I was saying, um, so sorry, Mary, to wake you up. I I should have messaged the moderators for the schedule. But yes, I am so sorry about that. Um, so yeah, now my mic is on. I don't know why the other mic is not working, so I need to add more, another one. So again, hello to everyone, Aski, Angie, and to everyone else, Sarah, hello, Naltiti, hello. So yeah, um, okay, I really don't know what's happening right now. I think since I haven't settled my my Streamlab, not Streamlab, my OBS. So yeah, okay. Sleep tight, Mary, and I'm so sorry again for waking you up. And so, um, n- again, introduction for this is the event for July s- Julia in July 2001. Um and yeah, this is an event hosted by Shell RT and Ashley Megan. So I'm so shy to ask, but please, because the moderators that I have is Shannon, Tonya, Mary, and Kenny, which are they are sleeping at this moment. So I'm gonna add you as moderator, Angie. Thank you so much for helping. And yeah, um, so I was so scared to do the live streaming because of the health issues right now that I'm having. But hopefully I will be able to finish this whole stream with you guys. But yeah. So um I've been l- watching some videos that um some other people are not a fan of Gambi watercolors, and um thank you so much. And yeah, since I just thought of trying to um yeah, show you more how these Gambi watercolors are. And um this is not the Gansai Tambi, but this is Gansai Kisho. That is the name of the brand. So it's really hard right now. But these are mostly used for traditional art. And yeah, so these are huge pans, unlike the original full pan and the half pan. So the disadvantage of this is that you cannot layer that much. But I'm gonna show you how that this watercolor still works for illustrations. And I have printed my image with a Strathmore paper. And this is the only Strathmore that I found, which is white. Not I found a black one, but I am not going to paint anything um with black. So this is only like a sample. Um and it comes in four pieces. Hi Della. So this is how it looks like. It's only sample, but it's A4 size. That's the only thing that I found. And I wanted to learn more about watercolors. And since watercolor is um applicable for me right now, because I want to do quick coloring and pencil, I cannot focus on very fine details using pencils. So watercolors are the best medium for me right now. So I really appreciate everyone who's coming in. And so yeah, I'm not actually not expecting so much because the time because the time here it's really different from what I am used to do my live streaming. So this is the package that I'm going to use. It's the Gansai. Um so yeah, this is a gorgeous package. I only have the 12. I think I don't need that a lot of colors yet, because I'm just a beginner of using Gansai. And really the packaging and the for those who have not seen this yet, these are paints um really similar to Gansai Tambi. So it has a name at the back, and you can remove it on the on the backs, and the packaging is really nice. So yeah, and if you are and for others who have bigger set, you can just at least remove it from the box whenever you're going to use it, because you don't want to spread your paint on the box. So I'm grabbing the number 2 and number 10 for the skin. And actually the name here, it's Odo and Taisha. My cup is keep on bumping the camera. So yeah, it's really hard to um change the name to convert it into English. But yeah, so better to refer for the numbers for this one. So for the brushes, I am using some of these. These are mostly used for Japanese traditional painting. There are some sumie. They call it sumie. There's also etegami, and there's another one I forgot. So I will use this one, but you can also use the regular brushes, which is the brush that I'm gonna use for this is size 12. I think this is the regular size for this one. And number 8. Hi, Tammy. Hello. So yeah. Um, and I will also gonna be using a plate instead of this, because um on what I found with Gansai is that um it is more transparent when you use it with um yes, this is a fume brush. I don't know actually how to translate them in English. So yeah, mostly these are just I just call them traditional brushes, Japanese traditional brushes. So used for sumie and etegami and all such of Japanese art. So yeah, again, for those who have missed, this is Kisho Gansai. Almost similar. It is similar to Gansai Tambi. So um, Gansai Tambi and Kisho have these sets which have glitters and some shimmers like them. But this one, the pearlescent ones, are have a very light pigments on them, so you need to get a lot you need to dip your brush a lot of times just to in order to get a lot of um yeah, a lot of pigment. So the example of etagami, I have made this one. And Japanese people do love love to send postcards, especially on New Year's or Christmas. So there's a lot of uh, beautiful etagami. My husband receives a lot of etagami postcards. But etagami is for pictures, and tagami is literally as letters. So yeah. Um this is more of a painting, simple painting. It's more of a personalized, customized letter. So later I will gonna be picking someone who will receive this one and another sticker. I know I have said that I need to send other people stickers and letters and even images that I have colored, but lately, yes, I'm not coloring. I'm so afraid to start coloring. But so yeah, let's start. So I'm still not familiar about the color for this one. So I'll keep the color chart. For the 12 set, there's a color chart here. Hi, Katrina. Yes, pictures by the hand on paper. Also, you have to write something. Doesn't have to be a perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's um so it's more of your how you feel. It's how you dedicate that letter to the person. So yeah. So the brushes that I'm gonna be using is this one. It's almost the same as number 8 or 10. It's in between these. Yeah, number 12. So if you don't have these brushes, you can have use the number 12 brush. So this is more of like an ochre to me, and this is more like something like almost near to terracotta. So if you have Gansai Tambi, I'm not sure the numbers on the Gansai Tambi similar to this one. So I have also two water. Here is to dip and to clean my brush, and this is how I grab my water um to get pigment. So here with the brushes, this is the one that I will pick pigment on the pan, and this will gonna be remain as only picking for water. So I don't know if you have to see the water as well. Let me set aside. So I'll gonna be wetting my brushes. I will not gonna be pre-wetting the image. So both brushes are wet, and I'll just gonna pick um number 2 and just put it here. And then clean my brush and just pick just a little bit of the number 10 and mix it. Need more. So I'm grabbing more water. So this will gonna be really watery. So I'm just picking a little bit and then starting. So I have another brush, this brush which is only wet, and I'm gonna be switching them from time to time. So if I add a pigment here, now just gonna switch and move the pigment right there. So that will gonna be the process for the whole thing, for the whole time. So I'm really sorry if I miss anyone on chat. This, it will gonna be a really struggle. So again, going back with the brush that I have the pigment on, this is kind of kind of a bit tricky, but as you get along with the process, it's really fun. So I'm just trying to keep the other brush wet as always, because that is the one that I am um that I use to drag the pigment. Wait a second, guys. I have my AC at 26 and I am chill. So I'm grabbing again a little pigment from this and then just starting on the darker part of the face and then just dragging and pulling those pigment. So the process here it's really slow because you have to build the layers from very light to dark. So again, um, as you can see, I keep on switching brushes. So I'm just adding um, darker tones. So later on, we're gonna be having a giveaway from yeah, Julia's Spiri is so generous enough for us to have a um yeah, she's so generous to give an image to for giveaway for everyone who wants to join. You don't see the pigment yet, but yeah, slowly but surely. So again, I'm gonna be adding darker tone, darker, and just drag it. Then add here, and then drag it with another brush. So this kind of coloring takes a lot of patience, but it's really fun process. I was I have that problem too, Sarah. I'm actually a beginner to watercolors and I just find it so easy. Because you don't have to worry so much for the pain of the using of the watercolor using of the colored pencil. So um first you have to practice because first I just bought something like an a student grade, but it's like now I would like to buy more of the artist grade one. I think the only artist grade that I have right now is the Holbein's watercolor. I have the Windsor and Newton, but I only have the artist grade. I'm not an artist grade, but the student grade. So I'm adding a little bit of shadow here. So with water, whenever you have problem, um, or you want to erase, just grab your wet brush and just um get the pigment from the paper. Let me let me know if you see the image really dark because I only have a um very dim light right now. So I really not sure if you see it very well. And sorry for the glare. We're working with watercolors with water, so there will be glare at all times. So again, grabbing a pigment. So we're still using that very tiny pigment that we have just took earlier. So again, adding more of a shadow. So slightly and slowly building. Thank you, Tammy. I have a towel right now in front of me, just not in order for me not to see um the light directly. So it's kind of a bit of a struggle. I don't see my monitor on the other side. But luckily, they didn't found any um serious problem on my eyes and just gave me medicines. But I'll be back next week for another examination. Yes, I was at the ophthalmologist yesterday and trying to catch up some messages on Instagram. But yeah, it's so hard. So even if you see some strike harsh line, you just grab your wet brush and just try to blend that out or soften the edges. Before I was scared at watercolors as well, especially coloring skin. I only use watercolor for backgrounds or oops sorry for backgrounds or um for images like flowers or um nature. Yeah, mostly nature because they don't have to have that um perfection like how you work on skin. Yes, also Julia's P has the 50% off on her Etsy. So there will no not be I think there will no not a lot of people will come in because of the time. So still adding and building up colors. It patience. Patience. We're still on the first layer. But this will gonna be we have to add a little bit of shadow right here when where her um how do you call this one? I actually don't know the English word for this one. Hi, Pam. So we're trying to avoid some areas being dark because that will serve as our highlights. So just trying to blend everything with water without any pigment on my brush. Good night, Sarah. So I'm going on the neck as well because we want to use the watercolors um, as much as we can so we can change palette. Good night, Sarah. Let's spread that out. So just trying to look if it's good. I think we need more pigment on the upper part. Yeah, I know in the US, it's really late or it's already 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. So it's really a difficult time, what they call this, time schedule. But when Shell asked me if I can do it on a 3 p.m. at my time, so I wasn't looking very well, but didn't realize that it is already morning or midnight at the US time. So look at how much pigment we have took from the watercolor from the pan, and still we have a lot of pigment going on the palette. So just excuse me for being not going out of the lines. So that would be my our first layer. Oops. Wait a second. Well, it happens. Dropping the brush on the but don't worry, just have to use a tissue and dab it and just try to pick that pigment. Um yes, I totally agree with you, Dami. Especially when I finish my live stream, usually I do take breaks. Oh yeah, don't forget the ears. Thank you, Tammy. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Thank you for reminding me. I always forgot the ears. Okay, I think we need more. And then just spread that pigment all over. Who mentioned sleep? I need to move this as well. Need to make it even on this one and here. She have a shiny nose. So again, I'm not adding another layer here. This is a very slow process. I hope you don't get bored. But I just thought of sharing you how to use more of the gansai, especially when using it on skin, coloring skin. So I'm just grabbing some pigment, um, like erasing some pigment on the nose because I overdone that. Should have I should have left a uncolored spot on her nose for her highlights. Thank you so much, Aspie. So again, I'm just rolling my brush here on the darker on number 10 and just adding it there, grabbing some water and adding water. So yeah, that is how pigmented these watercolors are. So just adding here just a dot on that one and that over here, and then spread it with your wet brush. So if you're really scared of trying to add watercolor here, you just have to work on a very light tone first before you add keep on adding pigment. Thank you, Dala. I'm not sure if someone have done this already. I'm not sure. But mostly I seen people are using um watercolors in a different way. So I just thought of this technique would help you or inspire you to use watercolor on skin. So I'm just grabbing that pigment because it's really wet, and of course water colors do run when the paper is wet. But don't be afraid. Just grab your wet brush and pick that pigment. So here you can see how I do my mistake with watercolor as well. But yeah. Yes. And also if you remember the Charlie's Angel, the one who's not Cameron Diaz, the other one, not the small one. What's her name? I'm not sure if she's American, but her face is Asian. So when I saw this image from Julia Spiri, Julia Spiri is a new artist that I am coloring. So this is a first illustration that I'm gonna be coloring from her. So I found out she has a lot of amazing illustrations, which is um, that doesn't look nice. Her nose doesn't look nice, but yeah, I forgot her name. The old the original Charlie's Angel. I forgot her name actually, but her face is looks like an Asian. First, I was looking at some traditional Japanese painting because I really do love art, any kind of art. And when I saw these brushes, I was actually not aware of what these brushes are. And I tried to research, and whoa, there's a lot of things that you can do with Japanese art. It does, isn't it, Katrina? Um, I was painting, but just a very basic learning from watercolors. But I do use face painting, which I've learned some strokes on how to hold the brushes. So Basically when you want to learn watercolors, it's more of you have to learn how to use brushes first. I think it's I'm not sure if it's Cheryl Dad Anji, but it's from the very old uh Charlie's Angel. I was watching recently the Charlie's Angel and just realized she looks like um she looks she just looked like her. So um I just want to show you guys where it was actually the one that I have tried. This will gonna be how it will look like. So here you see glare at the moment, but if you see it dried, it will look like this. But this printing is darker than the one that I have printed right now. Kate Jackson, I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. I'm really not sure. But she has a black hair. Um, if you remember Barracuda, the teacher wearing a black holding that, it's like a stick. Oh my god, I really forgot. So let's add dark area on her ear. Thank you, Angie. So we're gonna be take patience to this one, and let's hope we'll be able to at least color her skin, finish her skin, or at least do the first layer on her hair, so you can see how she will look like. Oh yeah, so it's Kate Jackson. So again, let me move this down because we need to have shadow. Um, so I'm just basically adding pigment here, just right below the hairline, and then grabbing my wet brush without any pigment, just spreading that pigment around, blending that to the blending that to the other layers that we have just done. Okay. Yesterday when I was watching color Renee um I just couldn't chat on the recent live streams that's going on. Sometimes I am watching for from afar with my phone. I don't hold my phone near me because yeah, only for 30 minutes my migraine be um will be triggered because of the looking on screen. So look at that. Again, I forgot, but I want to explain that I need to add the pigment here before I continue with my story. I hope I don't forget. So yeah, while I was lurking on Renee's live stream to to tell her that I couldn't do the live stream yesterday because it's my um checkup, and I was telling her that I might stream with my eyeglasses on, sunglasses on, which is kind of interesting because of the I have seen videos before that they are coloring blindfolded, which is really fun experience. But I don't know how if I will be able to do that. So adding shadows here, so still same pigment. So even with the small set, it will gonna take you forever to finish all this pigment, or you're not gonna run out of watercolors. I even had the watercolors last week, and I have not touched it yet since then. I was so afraid to look on my computer, but glad the medicines are helping me. We want more shadows on the nose. You have to take down the sharpness on here. So I'm just trying to blend that out. I think we need more of shadow here as well. Again here. But with this watercolor, you can layer as long as you can. Just if you want to layer a lot, use a watercolor paper, which is really nice. Just trying to blend that out. But upper. Okay. So cleaning my brush, instead of getting pigment on this one, we're gonna be um let's move on a sharper or a very thin brush instead of using this one. So I'll set this aside, and still my wet brush is on my other hand, checking if this brush is clean, grabbing some pigment right here. So I add the same color just beneath the eye, same on the other side, and then just drag and blend that out with the wet brush. So I think this is, I'm just removing the excess water on this part. Just be careful, because if it is wet and you dab your tissue on that one, you might get some pigment from the paper. So again, dabbing this color and adding the details on the nose, because we want a little bit of shadow right here. Then again, our wet brush, trying to remove some excess water from the brush, and just dragging that up. Hopefully I make it straight. It's a little bit hard to look on this angle on how I see the image. Thank you, Tommy. I have a damp towel beside me, so if I have so much water on my brush, I can just clean that or remove excess water. So let's blend that out with this one. So if you got darker, if you made it darker, just clean your brush and remove even the water, and the brush that you have will gonna pick the pigment and the water from the area that you're trying to erase. So again, using this brush, and we want to give detail on her um around her shake or around her face. There. Then soften that edge. Try to blend that out on her face. So I just wonder, you guys, if you do enjoy watercoloring as well, aside from using pencils. Thank you so much, Della, and hope you have a great sleep. Good night, and um yeah, take care and doodles too. Hi, Beth. Hello and welcome. Texas is what time is it in Texas? Actually, not sure. So I'm grabbing some pigment and adding more of the dark lines on the ear for more details. Again, adding a little bit of darker area on that one and blending that out. How are you, Beth? Blending that. Okay. Yes, Texas. It's 2 a.m., almost 2 a.m. So probably most of the people, especially in people in the US, will gonna mostly watch the playback. So I'm just grabbing pigment on this one and adding more of that blush on her skin, then trying to blend that out again with the wet brush. Okay, we need pigment here. Also on the other side to create more shadow from her head going to her neck. It will be really hard because I know everyone are having their sweet dreams at the moment. or some are just heading to bed, like Della. So we have created the shadow from her head, just checking if we still need something to add more shadow with. So let's add more shadow on this part. Blend that out. I just find watercolor is very um it's more therapeutic. Well, color pencils are therapeutic as well, but more I don't know, mixing colors from the palette and moving your brush or cleaning your brush like this. It's so satisfying. And I don't know why. You should try that because if you have started and if you have started and faced your fear, you'll definitely gonna love doing portraits. I was one like that before, and yeah, I was so afraid to color portraits, and since then it's like I keep on coloring portraits. But recently I just took take break from coloring portraits and just doing right now because I just found this illustration from Julia's P is really nice and I really like it. So I'm just grabbing a little bit pigment on the palette that we have made and just adding a little bit on the top of the eye here, and then drag that on the rest of the eyes, and just cleaning my brush and getting some pigment on the number two. I do love watercolor as well, but before I was so scared to use watercolor. But it's kind of tricky to use them. It's really tricky to use them. So cleaning my brush again and grabbing some of this one and adding at the very tip of the eye, creating that depth on that eye. And again, a little bit of pigment right here. Also, pigment right here. And then drag that a little bit inwards, towards the middle of the eye. So I'll be cleaning this one. I'm not sure of I haven't think of what color of her hair is. So wait a second. Sorry about that, and just some random I don't know. Just rang our bell. So I'm grabbing what do you think about the hair? Okay. Before we proceed for the hair, I'm gonna be grabbing another pigment from here and just start on the lining her lips and lining right here. So just be careful when you're using watercolor. If the area is still wet, try to avoid them like I did there. Watercolor. Hmm. Anyone could help me who you can can recommend using watercolor. Yeah, doing portraits. I actually don't look very well on videos using watercolor. But what do you mean, Beth? Doing portraits or using watercolor? Because if coloring portraits, there are a lot of colorists who are really nice, who are really good um coloring coloring uh color and chat with Sammy is also good with coloring portraits. Also there you go. Belinda is also good at coloring, doing skin portraits. Um and hello Belinda. So I am sure that it is not late at you because you're in the US. Oh, that she does. I'm not sure. I haven't heard about that, Belinda. Because the moment I saw her illustrations, I actually thought that she is making her illustrations with watercolor because of the texture. So it's really nice to know about that. Let me grab something. I would like to finish the eyebrows first before we proceed to our giveaway. As Julia Spee have given away an image for this event. So I'm just creating coloring her eyebrows just like that. Oh, this is a hard part because I always tend to flip the page while I color portraits. But for this, I'm not gonna be flipping it. So there. We're gonna move on the lips later on. I missed the swim this morning. I have to rest my eyes. So lately, I still couldn't catch stream the whole time. So thinking of what should I do um with the hair. Okay, I'm just cleaning my palette, and we'll do have a giveaway. So the giveaway I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. When I changed the when I showed the image, the mic turned off. So that is the image that Julius P is going to give away. So I'm so sorry. I keep on talking. So I hope you feel better soon, Belinda. And it's really nice to. I don't know if you heard everything that I've said, but I want to try this one, the Nightbot giveaway. So if you could, let's just give it a practice. So if anyone could just type in Julia, let's try if this will work. Hmm. Hmm. It's not changing. So sorry. I just rolled it, but the keyword is not working. Oh no. I'm so sorry about that. That is just a test. Even someone is not yet typing the keyword, still Angie have won. But anyway, you should check Belinda, color chat with Sammy. Who else is doing portraits? Um, Good morning, Han. I'm trying to do a giveaway, but Nightbot um is not as friendly as I've thought. Do you hear it now? Hello. Okay. I think it's working. Yeah. So let's do the traditional um traditional way. I'm just gonna use the random generator. So if anyone who would like to win this image, so that image, I know, Tammy. So if anyone would like to win this image from that image from Julius P, just type in number between 1 to 100, and then no changing of numbers. Or now, if you have entered your number already, you cannot delete it. Or even if you have the same number as anyone else, but if there are two numbers or two participants that have the same number, the first one who have entered that number will gonna be the one who will win. And what else? When I say go, no one, um please refrain from chatting, and only mod will gonna be the one who will confirm who's the winner. So yes, I know, Shell, you even um slept really late. So yes, the number will gonna be one to between 1 to 100, and the closest to that number that is not going over will gonna win the image from Julius P. And so yeah, first in first serve. So let's start doing the giveaway while waiting this to dry, and I'll give you 1 minute. And so let's start the giveaway. Go, go, go. And Um, I think the winner should receive this as well. So if the winner um would like to have this, or for me to send it on, or willing to give me her mailing address, just email me with your address. So this is a customized, not so very beautiful painting, but um I just want to share really nice, and I don't know, I just want to give away some postcard, personalized one. So if you want to enter, just enter your numbers, and I have a drink of coffee, and I still haven't decided what color of the hair will be. So I think I'll go. So we still have Pam and Beth joining in the giveaway. So anyone who is lurking or wants the image from Julius P, you can enter your number. Just preparing this one. So for the hair, I think I grab the number 6 and number 5 from this set. Still waiting for others to type in their numbers. Still the maximum time that I can look on my screen is um less than 2 hours. So I still hope that I'll be able to do this one. Anyone else who want to join this cleaning? I think no one else will gonna join, but yeah, we will roll it. We have Pam and Beth, so anyone joiners? So the giveaway, stop entering your number, stop. So we have Pam and Beth. This is easy. So the maximum number is 100. This is actually not the. So I'll gonna generate it now. And the number is 46. So I guess we have a winner. Just have to wait for the confirmation of the mod. And I'll just grab a little bit of red because I think she's not the chin is already dried in a little bit. And I'm just grabbing the number 11 here. So congratulations, Beth. So if you could kindly send me your email address, or just email me the email. My email is on the description, or you can type in exclamation point email. Just adding. Really not sure if I want to change the color of hair here to something like a bit red. But do you think? Because the original painting of Julius Spree is green. Congratulations again, Beth. So I think she's looking great with the red lips. Think I'm gonna change the color of the hair into something red. More of this color. So I'm grabbing my biggest brush and just grabbing some pigment here. By the way, this is number one. And just, ooh, pretty pink, pretty magenta. Just grabbing water. And let's color her hair more of a pink. This doesn't have to be perfect. Everyone is sleeping shell. Oopsie. It's kind of a little bit, I need to focus a little bit because I don't want to go over the lines. Hiya, Purple. How are you? Nice to. It's nice for you to have. For you to be here. Oh my gosh. So I changed her hair into pink, more of a pink tone um than the green. This called, what they call this again, Tommy? I don't know the English word, but it's a more of a Japanese tradition brushes. Um, it is used for traditional painting, Japanese traditional painting, and for mostly for calligraphy as well, sumie and something like that. So this the size of this one is almost similar to number 12 regular brush. These kind of brushes. So it's more almost the same size. It's just that the this brush keeps the tip very pointed. What did I miss? Yeah, fume or fume? Fume brush. I read it as fume because of the um Japanese pronunciation. I have to stay away from the glare. And I'm trying to um yeah, I'm trying to start doing the um trying to learn more of the Japanese art. It's really a lot, but it's really interesting. So I don't mind of going over everything because I don't want to um add a lot of highlights on her hair. But take note, if you want to add highlights uh on your painting, you have to avoid putting watercoloring on it. Okay, calligraphy brush. Oh my goodness. So just apologize if I do um what they call this, go over the lines or not paying attention with the lines or the stroke of the hair because I couldn't see it anymore. This is a little bit struggle, so I'm not paying attention with the details anymore because I cannot see it. Hi, Jamie. Is it good morning or late at night? I'm not. I'm not sure right now what time is it at you. So I'm grabbing again brush pre-wetting my brush, grabbing some pigment, putting it on the palette, and adding some water. Okay. But I find these calligraphy brushes really nice to work with. Even there for calligraphy. There, well, of course, there are also for painting. I see. I tried to confirm that. I see some watercolor artists that are using this um this kind of brushes. So if you're trying to find brushes like this on Amazon, I think not only on Amazon Japan, but you can find these brushes as well for try to search Sumi E. In the Sumi E set, calligraphy brushes are also there, and they have a set for calligraphy starters. If I miss someone, okay, trying to work really fast as I can. So adding brush, covering the hair right here. Oh my, Katrina, you can watch it later. Mm, don't try to rest, people. Rest is important. Sometimes as much as I want to be on live stream as well. But if I'll not be able to sleep, I'll not be functioning the whole day. Oh my. So I missed that spot. And I think I'll gonna take some rest from looking at the screen after this stream. Cause yeah, streams. Oh, this is a part of hair here. So this is basically a first layer of hair. Her hair. So I'm really sorry if I miss anyone. It would help me a lot if you could type caps lock if anyone wants to ask any questions or saying something. Um particularly when you want to say something for me. Oh, Jamie, I'm so sorry. Pain. It's really hard dealing with pain. I was even on with pain this the past few days, and painting helped me try to escape from the pain, but yeah, it was really hard to deal with. I'm actually trying to do more of this to send to everyone, because with I just thought coloring a page will take me much time to send out. Yeah, I have sent some of the finished pages that I have colored with pencils or with other media, but with watercolor I can do um faster than doing it with pencil, and I can customize it. I can do paint just random freehand painting and with messages that I it's more of a Japanese style, so it is literally a tegami. Also have my sign there and my hanko, which is the stamp of my name, my surname, and I'm gonna give a customized letter to send appreciation to everyone, and I really appreciate everyone. If I can only work really fast for sending out these ones, I would have sent it already. But as I've said on my previous live stream, that I really want to send everyone this something to send appreciation or a simple token of my appreciation and gratitude. But yeah, coloring with pencil, I think it will take me some time to recover from coloring a lot of time. So I think this would be a great way to yeah, small paintings. Thank you, Jamie. I hope I will have a list of people that I have to send some letters. Yes, but you've won earlier, so if you are willing to send me your address, I will send you this card. Uh yeah, same that card and the image from Julia's P as well. So, and I'm grabbing more of this pigment. Okay, Pam, and adding more of that. And this is where the wet brush will come. So, okay, Katrina, have a good night's sleep. So, I have the headache already, so I cannot think well. So, please bear with me. Ooh, we have more 30 minutes more, so I think um I can stay. Can still stay, but my mind is not working well. But this painting, this watercolor makes me, yeah, I think we'll be able to finish her today. Even we have 30 minutes left more. I think I have seen a short a quick view from what Tammy did on the small, I think it is it a small card, Tammy. I wasn't uh, I just had a quick look at the thing that you have been working on, and I didn't realize what was the name of the artist. Was it yeah, I really forgot. But that was amazing. It was 6 images. So trying to wet my brush. I'm already forgetting to explain what I am doing right now. I just um I just love receiving some letters in. I find it um I feel happy whenever I receive something, or even like only with Amazon. I feel so happy. So even with a simple card or letter or sticker whatsoever from someone else, I think it will make someone happy. So I'm having with my vision shell. I've been struggling for more than a week, but they didn't found any serious problem with my eyes, but they gave me medicines, but I'll be back next week. And uh still yeah, I'll be having my eyeglass on Sunday, uh, which will gonna be really helpful because I spend most of the time. Yeah, the color kick ones. That is amazing. Hi Emma. Hi Catherine. I'm so sorry if I'm missing anyone. So most in order for me to save some energy from my eyes, I'm reading the the ones that are in capitalized letters. So just pre-wetting my brush, and so I really figured out that this illustration from Julius P looks like she's done it um with the painting, like how Selena Fenet, oh my gosh, Selena is doing her illustration as well, the ones on her Etsy. And I really am so amazed with artists that are using watercolors and painting portraits. So this is like I am a big fan of those ones. Also big fan with Christine Caron. She's doing watercolors with her illustrations as well. Then going over with colored pencils. I am still trying and working on with that because I really find it is an amazing. I just find it amazing. Yes, Shell, they're fantastic. This you as you can see, I just rolled my brush and put it on this one, and it have it gave it has a lot of pigment. You can color a lot already for a um yeah, I'm just keep on adding pre-wetting my brush and just grabbing a little bit of pigment from the pigment that we have took from this part. So as I've said earlier, this will gonna probably take you for a long time and keep this for a long time. So if you are a fan of watercolors, this it will be really different from the western type of watercolor. But if you want to try different medium, because this is most yes, this is watercolor, but it is more opaque than what transparent. It is opaque, but it is watercolor. It's kind of kind of hard to explain, but this is not a gouache. So the materials or the ingredients that is used here, I don't want to make mistakes, so I'm not gonna explain it. But the the experience the ingredients that used or materials that are used here is more of a more on minerals, I think. Huh. Thank you so much, Angie, for the links, and I wasn't really prepared adding the links because yeah, searching and yeah, spending more most on the PC would really give me so much pain, strain on my eyes. So this is Kisho, um, similar to Gansai Tami. Yeah, that one. I agree with Tami. Watercolor ink. So hard to explain. This is a complicated watercolor. To say something like that. Others doesn't. Some watercolorists doesn't like how this works, and yeah, but I I have no problem. I don't know the difference between the watercolor and this kind of medium. I'm not sure on the where have you looked on the Amazon.com. This is actually just $15. The 12 set converted to converted to US dollar. It is $15. So let's color the background. What would be the background will be? Oh my god. I'm not sure about the background. Do you think yellow would work? What do you think about yellow? Or I think this one, the brown. So for the background, I'm gonna be using the biggest one, the biggest brush that I have, and just wetting that one. I have to clean the palette. Palette first. So I'm using this, the bigger brush. So I'm just rolling. That's the reason why the Japanese watercolors are have big pans, because of the big brushes like this can fit on the large pan like this. Okay, this will gonna be a little bit messy, so I'm just grabbing that one here. Dami. So I'm just grabbing some pigment right there and adding some water. This is what I like about watercolor. It's like you're baking or cooking. 72 cent, that is really expensive. 200, that is expensive. Oh my goodness. So that one, okay. This will gonna be really wet. Oopsie. Okay. I'm just grabbing some water, not the pigment. Now I'm grabbing pigment and just dragging. I should have not took a lot of pigment that much, because it's really a lot. I have printed this image, customized it to have a border. It's my printer and it's me. I wasn't able to look very well on um the setting. So even if I have printed it twice, I still got this one without the border, and on the other side I have the border. Even on the down part. So yeah. Thank you, Han. I just want to make it really fast, but I could add, well, depends to you if you want to add more layers, but for the sake of this live, I'll not gonna add that details yet at the moment, and hopefully I will be able to add the details afterwards, but I'm not sure. I hope um this the paper, I really like this paper. Even if it buckles a little bit, later on it will dry flat. So you don't see well that I have will add more here. So before I forgot, um coloring with Lou is next after me. And if you have not subscribed to Lou yet, just type in exclamation point Lou, and it will give you the link of her YouTube channel. There's also a schedule on the description box below this video, so you can check that out. There's also time conversion. Um, there are a lot of great artists, colorists that have joined the Colorathon, and I'm really glad that I was as I'm I'll I be I'm here and that I was able to do this Colorathon. And I'm thanking Shell Artie and Ashley Megan for hosting this Colorathon. And you would like to add a little bit of gold. And I'm using my deep detail brush. And where's my gold? Here. So just pre-wetting my brush, and here hmm, you bear. I couldn't read. So even if I want to join your party there, I couldn't read. So oops, I've touched that. Just adding gold details um on this one. Lou will have her live stream. I know she's up next, but the problem is I didn't check if it was a live stream or a premiere. Hmm. This is what I like. It is also a kisho, but this one is not on this set. This one, this gold is not from this set, but I have bought this separately. And sometimes when I enjoy just walking, having an exercise, and you find an art store that sells singles or open stock, you just buy one. Again, the next day you'll buy another one. For my husband not to, for my husband not to be shocked me having a big big box again in an hour. Although, so there's a break between me and Luis. There will be an hour. I'm not aware. I didn't look very well on the schedule. I just look on my time and see who's next, and um I have set it already everything. So I will gonna be playing that um next to another. The link for the gold, there is a set for this one, which is all gold, and it's a set from Gansai Tambi. This gold, you can see this one on the large set. I think on the 72 set. But if you want to buy only the gold set ones, there is available with a Tambi ones. The Gansai Tambi. The brand is Tambi. Uh should have put the link. But after this stream, I will be adding some links. I just need to put my sunglasses on before I search. And yeah, I'll give you the link after the stream. So if anyone would like to try buying this gold, because really, look at that shiny gold. You can check that on the description box. Okay, thank you so much, Shell, for um telling me. So I have I'm gonna finish this one, so I gonna check the details. So I'm just dubbing and adding dots for her jewelry. Oh, so here it is also um it was also part of her accessory on this part. I'm not following the circles anymore. Circles. So yeah. This gold I'll gonna get mine Tammy this Sunday. It took a while because of the um yeah, everything is slow right here because we are again in emergent state of emergency. So the shops here are in yeah, most of the people are in breaks. And yeah, I don't know why it took a week for them to make the class. I'm not sure, but yeah, but hopefully, yeah, Sunday I will gonna get it. I'll be able to get it. I have what they call this. Yeah, last last week I they checked my eyes. Okay. Still having this gold, we have to put some gold on her eyes as well. Yeah, why not? But we'll have gold on her eyes. And we grab a little bit of the big brush, and not that one, this one, the number 12 size. Yeah, that one, the six gold tones, Angie, that one. It's similar to this. So I'm just grabbing some of the gold ones, and I'm holding the brush here and getting a dry brush and just ooh, ah just having fun and doing the splatter ones here. We want a bigger splatter, so I'm grabbing my biggest brush and just tapping it here. Okay, making sure that it's really wet. So okay, that one, that worked well. Again, I want it to be really okay. She's so shiny. We have to remove the ones from her eyes. So I'm just grabbing a tissue. Yay! And for the details for her eyes, most of the time I use the pokey one. This one, uni pokey. For details, it's fine liners. Sometimes I do use this one. It's a sign pen. but it's a brush one. Sorry for that. But if you have like Faber Castell fine liners, or um what else? Zig fine liners, that would work as well. But this one I'm gonna be using this one, the zebra. I forgot which is which. So this is how thin this is. This is actually I forgot. It's basically you have to make sure that um the watercolor on the face is dried already before you do the outlining. Sorry about that. I have to try to move this one. So if you work on watercolor, be sure to make it dry first before you um add another layer. So I'm going to outline her eyes. Need to move more. So on the other side as well. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate a little bit. And I have my head near the illustration so I can see the lines. So her eyes went out a little bit. Sorry. Then we have to add her eyelashes. Adding a little bit of eyeline here there. And same on the other side. So sorry if I'm extending my time for a little bit, so you can see how this page will be finished. So it seems like that I'll not be going to add any details on the hair anymore since I have added the splatter. So yeah, I think we add a little bit of that right there. Also on the other side. Yay! I'm over time. So thank you so much, everyone, and hope to see you on the next one with coloring with Lou. And congratulations again, Beth. Please do email me um on my mega love shout out to you as well, Aspi. And if you're willing to give me your mailing address, I will send you this one and another sticker. So yes, thank you so much, everyone, and I really had so much fun, and I made it through. You all made it through. Thank you so much. If you have any question and you want if you want to know something, or you miss something about this coloring, so just message me on Instagram. That is the easiest way that you can or email me to the email on the description box. So thank you again so much, Shell and Ashley, for inviting me to this fun and really nice event of Julia's Spree in Julia in July. No, Julian, no, what? Yeah, Julia in July 2021. And yeah, I hope you stay safe. Take care, everyone. Loves and hugs. Thank you, Jamie. Please do sleep. For others, thank you so much. Um, so yeah, I am out. Bye and see you around. Thank you, guys.